Okay, we're going into this blind. Welcome. This is Lufia 5 for the Savior. And let's just begin. Are you sure you want to start a new game? Yes. Let's get started. Lufia 5 for the Savior. Okay, so that's got to be dual blade. Gotta say, feeling very retro. I have no control over what's going on here. Dual blade. First guess was correct. A sword that can save the world, but which can also destroy it. A blade of hope. A blade of despair. The sword rings once every 100 years. It calls to the heroes of good. There's Maxim, Solan, Guy, Elf Guy. Also the Tyrants of Evil? Titans of Evil? I wasn't quite paying attention. Both wish to harness its power. Gades, Armand, destroy the other. Other Sinistrals, not as important. The forces of evil are always defeated. They fail due to a most curious factor. The bloodline of Maxim? The love? Oh, yeah, love. There you go. Love. There was the character from Lufia 1 and Lufia. It has been nearly 100 years. So, I'm sure this is sprinkled with spoilers of Lufia 1 and 2, the iconic RPG series. Lufia 2, considered one of the best RPGs on the Super Famicom. Lufia 1, considered an RPG. Destruction. Chaos. Death. Terror. Just a little bit of terror. Powers held by wicked gods. The Sinistrals. They bring misfortune to the land. They kill the innocent, raze entire cities to the ground, and care not for the cries of those they hurt. They exist simply to cause harm. Upon Doom Island they travel. Within the Fortress of Doom they reside. Only those with the blood of a hero can destroy them and save the world. But peace is a virtue enjoyed for only so long, for no matter how many times they are defeated, they always return. Doom Island will rise to the sky, and the people of the world will suffer. So this is a fan project. This is not an officially licensed game. The time has come once again. A fan project designed to bring Lufia back. Dual blade rings. Interesting opening. Is sort of reminiscent of the older games. This is an RPG Maker game running on its own engine. I'm playing it on PC, but you can play it on any Android or most of those little handheld systems. Now this is the scene from Lufia 1. It's barely changed at all. I'm not pressing anything. The game is still on autopilot here. Time to begin. Story. You can read this. Deckard the Great. Clearly a fan. Deckard was a character in Lufia 2. Lufia is also called Estopolis in Japan. Released by Taito, Neverland, Natsume. One of the first RPGs for the Super Famicom was Lufia 1. Very reminiscent of Dragon Quest. It appears to be using sprites. Original sprites. Edited, of course. I'm guessing palette changes, that sort of thing. Nails dual blade. And a glass tile walk, which, if you've played the original, you know it shouldn't be there because it fell through, trapping Guy and Ardia on one side, Celine and Maxim on the other side. Celine and Maxim went down with the floating island. Kind of catching you up here on Lufia 1/Lufia 2. I would say trivia, but really it's main story events. So you're on the same page as we begin this adventure. There's Doom Island. Looks just like it did in Lufia 1 and Lufia 2. Mind you, I'm working off memory here. Actually, it might be a little bigger. Now, maybe that's right. So it's been a long time since I've seen it, but that castle definitely looks far too grandiose for Lufia 1. The Lufia 5 team proudly presents Lufia 5 for the Savior. Okay, so we've got the same retro style music. Still... oh, here we go. Okay. Don't think I need the FPS counter. Although, it is nice to know, I guess. I have no idea if any of these should be changed or not, so we're just going to go ahead and stick with the settings as they are. Sweet. I don't want to exit the game, I want to start the game. How do you start the game? Save settings did not start the game. Restarting. No, I don't want to restart. Are you sure? I don't want to exit the game. I just want to get started here. Meanwhile, far across the ocean. Okay, so perhaps. Here we go. Okay. I believe you just have to sit on that screen long enough. It's not very intuitive. That's about enough training for today. Do you think we're ready for the arena yet? Not quite yet, but you're getting much closer. In fact, I bet both of you will be the finest arena fighters that Taisumi has. So that's Taito and Natsume. You can read. I don't have to read all this to you, although it does give me something to do. So, I'm guessing red-haired child, Regis, must be the trainer. Red-haired child must be descendant of Maxim. Cam and Kane. As soon as we can both get good night's sleep. I'm not sure if this is, like, you don't touch anything and it plays kind of opening, or if this is the actual game starting here. It does seem like it's the actual game starting. Okay. It appears that we at least have control over the speed of the text now. Yawn. We're playing this on an Xbox 360 / Xbox One / Xbox Series. I believe it's Xbox Series, I don't know, whatever they call it now, Xbox controller. Didn't have to configure anything, just opened the EXE and we're good to go. I suppose I'm going to the arena today with Kane. I hope I'm not late. You can control with either the joystick or the arrow pad. No button seems to, I guess so. One button turns on and off the FPS counter. Triggers appear to fast forward the game. Start, select, nothing. Alright, and I can't search any of these things, it would seem. I don't know if that's indicative that there's nothing in them, or that there would never be anything in shelves. In Lufia 2, I don't recall being able to search shelves, but in Lufia 1 you could. Good morning, Cam. Morning, Mom. I just finished making breakfast. Sorry, can't stay, gotta run. Wait! So, Mom's also got red hair, so Mom might also be a descendant of Maxim. Red hair being the iconic look of Maxim and his descendants. Let's go back in here and check these. Nope. Apparently, I know that you're busy, but it'd be nice to have a meal and not be alone for once. It does not seem, because those would be places I'd expect there to be items. It does not seem like there are any items in these. Chapel. This is usually where you save the game. What can I do for you today? Revive, lift, yeah, so it's same as Lufia. Already, even the save screen looks the same as Lufia. You played for 10 minutes and 45 seconds. I literally just started. I must have held that fast forward button a little too long. I love just being outside. It's no fun staying indoors all day, wouldn't you agree? Sitting here listening to the stream and enjoying a beautiful summer day. Nothing better, I say. One of the things Lufia, I don't want to say was remembered for, but at least in my mind it was sort of a staple of the series, was that your character moved quite fast in towns and quite slow in dungeons. The arena pits man against man, but when you're facing down a fish, it's a different battle. I'm not able to open any kind of menu, it seems, to equipped or unequipped stuff or look at my stats. Nothing like that. Hey Cam, I'm surprised you're not out at the arena with Kane. I swear that's all you two do. No flowers, got the item shop. Let's go ahead and take a peek. Check these again, just in case. I'm not quite convinced that there's nothing in shelves yet. Go and buy something. How can I help you? I have 5 gold. Not enough for anything. Right, let's go ahead and open that back up. Go to sell. Nope, nothing there. Okay. Just trying to be thorough. Haven't played retro RPG in quite a while. But something I remember is being thorough helps. Especially when it comes to talking to townspeople and stuff like that. The arena is this way. Let's not go there yet. Let's check a couple more buildings. Hey, Kane! Morning, Regus. Hey there, Cam. Kane was just about to leave without you. Poor boy's been pacing back and forth. We gotta go now if we're gonna get there on time. Is that okay, Dad? Haha, yes, it's fine. Get going, you two. Good, let's get going, Cam. Keep an eye on him, will you, Cam? Sure thing, Regus. Kane has joined the party. Interesting that we're 2 male protagonists here. Lufia 1 and 2, if memory serves, on 2. I'm more familiar with 1. Usually sets you up with your female companion quite early in the game. Still nothing in any of these shelves. Our great time today. I've got to polish this blemish out of my armor. Can I really smudge your armor? Can I? Haha. Okay. I think we're ready to get going off to the arena. Well, let's check the. Let's just check. Give it a quick examination. Nothing. Still nothing. Can't search any of these. Nope. There's no way this guy's gonna want to stay. No way this guy's gonna want me to stay, I should say, but apparently he does. 10 gold. I would have thought. First time, usually get a free heal. Got no one to fight, but also no way back up to yourself. It's considered cheating if you lose them in the arena, but never leave time about a potion or two. The arena sure is a fun place to let all your stress out. But not for you, Squirt. You're still too young, ain't ya? Nothing on the armor, nothing on the shelves. Alright. So, nothing in the entire first town as far as collectibles on shelves. Straight off to the arena we go. The blue hair reminds me a bit. Was it Artia? Looks like we got here just in time. Oh, the challenge is red. Oh, we got another red hair. So there's actually, in the Lufia 1 and 2, I think there's nobody with red hair outside of Maxim. But perhaps that's not the case here. The challenge is ready? Yes, sir. Fighters, take your positions! Commence the battle. Oh no, he's down! Goes to show you, blue-haired warriors are strong. No way. Seems he's not finished after all. You're saying? What? You even seem to be hurt. Ha-ha! We have a victor. Tough luck, haha. Someday I hope I can battle in the arena. That'd be so awesome. Yeah, so I could beat ya. Right? Whatever. Hey, wanna come over to my place for a while? Sure, why not? Lead the way. So apparently, we are not, well, we're like BFF childhood friends, but also we are rivals. Whoa there! Wouldn't want you going into the arena, you could get hurt. So I can't go in the arena. My mom brings me to the arena all the time. My daughter loves these fights, so I bring her almost every day. What a great battle! The guys that fight here are so strong. When I was younger, I used to participate in these matches too, but my wife doesn't believe me. So, well, we'll check. There hasn't been anything around here that I can pick up. Nothing in any of these barrels, nothing in any of the boxes. Nothing in any of the shelves. Oh, just fast forwarded there. Did I get mixed up about whose house I was going to? Apparently I did. It is so cool that the RPG Maker EXE has fast forward mapped. I've already forgotten where I live. There you go. Hey Mom, I'm home. Oh good, I just finished making lunch. I trust that you aren't going to run off this time. Oh, and I see you brought Kane along with you. You be joining us for lunch as well? Sure! Sorry about earlier. I had to hurry. We were going to be late. You kids in that arena. That's just so cool. Now everyone gets to fight like that. It's so freaking awesome. You sound just like your father, Kane. Wow, Mom, that smells really good. Maybe I should stay home more often. Well, I hope it tastes as good as it smells. Alright, dig in. Nom, nom, nom. What was that? It sounded weird. Oh no, is it really that awful? That wasn't us, Mom. It came from outside. Uh-oh. This sounds very similar, very reminiscent of the music that plays when you enter the first, like, dungeon. I want to say the first dungeon, but it might be the first dungeon town that was attacked by Gades. In Lufia 1. Let's go check it out, Kane. Wait, it could be dangerous. Help! A newt. Oh, is that a monster? Somebody help! There's a monster in town. Gotta do something. Get away from her. Whoosh. Way to go, Dad. Hey, are you okay? I think so. Where's your home? Let's take you there quickly. What's the matter? You have a home, don't you? No, I don't know. Oh. This is very reminiscent of Lufia 1, when Lufia enters town and she doesn't know or she says she doesn't have a home. How about a name? It's Teika. Boys, you know the vacant house? Back by ours, right? Please take her there. I'm going to talk to Naya about this. Yeah, sure thing, sir. That's the mom that we were just hanging out with. Naya, I don't think I ever said her name. I did check this house. Huh? Oh, you're up. How you feeling? I'm a bit thirsty. Kane, get some water. Coming right up. So Lufia shows up in town, only knowing that she loves a certain type of flower. I don't remember the flower exactly, but there's a whole field of them in town that she's super into. Here you go. Thanks, Kane. Here you go. One tall glass of water. That's much better. So the village talked it over, and you're welcome to stay here for a while, if you'd like. That's too kind. I suppose if I'm welcome, then I will gladly take up that offer. This seems like a wonderful place. Hey, the best part is that my dad was originally going to use this as a guest house. We haven't had too many visitors. So he said you can use it for as long as you'd like. Oh my goodness, are you certain? Of course. Hey, maybe we can be friends. I'm Cam, and that's Kane. You're Tika, right? Hee, close, it's Teika. But I'd love that. It's great to make new, caring, new friends. It's great to make new, caring, and new friends. That's a interesting choice of words. And now we've grown up a little bit, apparently, because I'm guessing that's Kane. No, wait, that's gotta be the dad. But Regis, yeah, okay, that's the dad. But Regis, how can we be certain? If monsters are appearing, we have to train. We have to have trained warriors. I can't be the only one to protect the entire town. We still have the bunker in the woods behind your house, should the townspeople require it. But I thought that we'd stopped this. Regis? Cameron has potential to be an amazing warrior. But just going and watching arena battles isn't going to get him anywhere. What about your son? Why does it have to be Cam? Cam can't do it alone, Yaya. Kane already has a strong spirit. When he gets older, I'm sure it will grow even stronger. Do what you have to do, Regis. I just pray the world isn't destined for another war. Wasn't moving here supposed to prevent this? I wonder if she knows that she's got Maxim blood. And that's why she moved to this outback area to avoid battle with the Sinistrals. That's basically her family's destiny. 5 years later. Now, in the first Lufia, I believe it was 10 years later, and your main character is like 16. So the game starts with him being like 6. Here it's 5 years later, and now I look like I'm about 16. So I must have been 10 or 11 in those scenes we just saw. Ready, Cam? Cam! Huh? Oh, you bet. Fighters, take your positions! Commence the battle! Alright, so this has got like a Lufia 2 look. Welcome to Lufia 5 for the Savior's Battle Encounters. It is here where your fights will take place. To begin, move to fight using the arrow keys, then press Enter or Space. I'm using the A button, if that's okay with you. After that, select a battle command. Below are your health points, magic points, and lastly, your time points. When you are attacked, your HP decreases, and when you spells are used, your MP decreases. The TP gauge increases over time as the battle progresses, and once it is full, it allows you to perform an action. Okay. I wonder if... Yeah, it looks like it's turn-based. Escape. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's actually in real time. Maybe this is a real-time battle system. Yeah, if I mash it quick enough, perhaps this is real time. You've won the battle. Jeez, Cameron, you didn't have to be so rough. We have a victor! Sorry, Kane. This got a little out of hand. Yeah, whatever. You don't have to. date to get to. Shh, it's not a date. Sure, whatever you say. I guess I just leave him. Have to show off in front of Teika, eh? Kane, shh. Hey, that's you, right? Only character with blonde hair. Hey, Cam. Yeah? You haven't forgotten already, have you? You mean about dinner? Well, yes. But you also said that you'd take me to Ravenwoods today. Oh yeah, well, only if you wanted to go. I mean, it's just kind of this place. It's not really that special, to be honest. It's special to you, isn't it? Well, yeah. Well, then I want to see it. Really? Of course. What if I brought dinner there? We could have a picnic, just you and I. I like that a lot, Teika. Just gonna leave Kane. Okay, I guess we're just gonna leave Kane. Well, this is it. Back in the day, Kane and I used to train here with Regus. A lot of great memories. Yes, I remember. Regus always told me it was too dangerous for me to come along. Ha! Did he really? That sounds like him. Hey, it isn't funny. It's really pretty back here, Cam. Wonder what happened to Regus. I guess so. He never really cared about stuff like that. What do you mean? Well, guys don't really think much about that kind of stuff. What kind of stuff? Like how things look. Like how pretty things are. Well, I think that's stupid. Kane and I were more interested in training anyway. You guys really fight hard in the arena, don't you? Yeah, I guess we do. So you really want to become a warrior? Like your ancestors, huh? Oh, so maybe he does know. Yeah? Is there something wrong with that? No, it's just... I don't know. We've been friends for a long time, right? Of course we have, Cam. You know, I'll be safe. What do you mean? If there's a threat to the world, I'll have the strength to stop it. Of course you will. And I'll be right there beside you, fighting off monsters. Of course, Kane too. Though he would probably just talk them to death. Oh, Kane. You know, it actually is really pretty here. Cam, yeah? Do you think I'm pretty? Okay, so this is a little bit like the way Lufia kind of teases the main character, who I don't know if he has a assigned name. You get to name him in Lufia 1. I don't know if he has a what do they call it? Like a canon name. What's wrong? Sorry, that was dumb of me. You probably don't think about that kind of thing either. But you're wrong. I do think you're pretty. To be honest, I thought you were pretty ever since the day we met you. I've always been afraid to say anything, but I'm glad I finally got that out. Anyway, we should Oh. Hey, Cameron! There he is! Right. Naya told me that she wants to talk to you. We were just about to eat. Oh yeah, what you got? Well, you better get going, Cam. Haha, yeah, I'll see you in a while then? Of course. We'll head back soon. Alright, see you soon. Hey Naya, I'm back. Was there something that you needed? Hey Cam. Oh, hello Regus. So Regus is here. Okay, so he's fine. Regus is okay. They're kind of talking about him like he was gone, but he's still here. Yeah, take a seat. We were just talking about the festival tomorrow. The festival tomorrow? Time sure flies. Anyway, we were discussing... Kane? Oh no! Kane! I'll be fine. Find Teika. We need to find Teika. What happened? Where is she? We're on our way back. Goblins attacked us. Goblins? They never attack unless provoked. It makes no difference. I'm gonna find her. Cam, take care of Kane. So, he's moving at Lufia 1 speeds on the world map. Goblin hideout. She has to be in here somewhere. Would you like to save? Yeah. Okay, so, cool. Goblins, I need to prepare for battle. Enemies only move when you move. And Different enemies have unique move types. Some may even move 2 squares for each one that you do. If you and an enemy come in combat, then get out your sword because it's time to fight. Furthermore, approaching an enemy from the side or behind allows you to gain initiative in the ensuing battle. Use this to your advantage. This is Lufia 2 style dungeons. Yep. Okay. And we get to play as Regis, who is quite powerful, apparently. His combat. The enemies are floating like in Lufia 1. The combat is something, apparently, in the middle between Lufia 1 and Lufia 2. Lufia 1 and 2 were basically traditional 16-bit turn-based games. This has what seems to be a Final Fantasy VI type of active battle system, but without sound effects to be attacking. This many members can escape, so that must be... Okay. That's not mapped on my controller, I don't think. Short sword, tan, stuff. Okay. No, that's not mapped on my controller. Interesting. Huh. Okay, so, well, I've got the keyboard right in front of me, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, he got a side hit on me, but it appears that it does not matter. The enemies attacking me have a sound effect. No, there's it's just really quiet. There's no, like, beep beep as you're clicking through the menu. There is a sound effect when you attack. Like a swoosh sound. But the game feels kind of floaty. Like without solid click, click, click. The battle system feels a little... But it's fine. All switches must point left. Press the interact button to change the direction. Left. 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 There we go. Easy breezy, baby. Simple puzzle. Each color leads to a different destination. And it's switching by itself, so let's try blue first. Nope, let's go for red. Okay. Lower the spikes. Let's go back. So this is very reminiscent of a Lufia 2 dungeon. In Lufia 2, I believe you got arrows immediately that you could use in the dungeon. Oh, wait, where am I going? Where am I going? I've already forgotten. I think I need to go on red. Yep, done. Can't pick up or attack the bushes. Okay, no, you know what? I said that the buttons weren't mapped, but its start is, or I should say escape, is mapped to the X button. Combat, straightforward so far. The spells have unique names, as they do in Dragon Quest, but the names are completely different here. Strong is your basic heal. So, whenever I'm down a little bit, pop that. This rock looks different. Oh, maybe not. Looks like those rocks. Staircase, back attack. Get in first. It does appear like the battles happen in real time, so if I idle on a menu, I'm just giving the enemy a chance to fill up their TP gauge. So you want to make fast decisions. Getting out of this battle without taking any damage is nice. Three enemies. Unfortunate, especially because we have no way to hit groups yet. more attack off before this first guy goes. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. Apparently the tutorial dungeon, at least it seems like, you can die here. I don't feel like I'm in any real heavy danger, but once I run out of MP to heal, that might change. These goblin enemies, by the way, are the same sprite as Lufia 1, where goblins, I believe, were the first boss you fight. Maybe? I might be remembering that wrong. I leveled up. Leveling up does not fill up your HP, like in some RPGs where we do that. Crack, so I just fall right through. Let's not fight every single battle. Now that I realize that you do not level up and then heal. I think there's no reason to fight every encounter. Especially since I can imagine we don't get to use Vegas for long, since he was not one of our 2 main characters. The level up does appear to have affected my attacks quite a bit. I'm hitting pretty high damage rolls. Let's see if we can squeeze past these guys. Nope. Well, only one of them. So that's not too bad. By the way, saw that this game had come out. Really excited to give it a try. Huge fan of Lufia. Saw a live concert, well, recording of a live concert that I nearly attended. Unfortunately, I had other things come up, so I did not attend the concert. But it was I want to say a 30th, might have been a 35th anniversary concert that they had I want to say it was in Minami, which is just outside of Tokyo. Very cool. Tickets were only 4,500 yen, so not very expensive. Aside from that, this was one of the first RPGs, Lufia, that I owned on the Super Nintendo. It has not aged very well, people say. I recently went through and played it with a desensorization / retranslation patch. Not a whole lot in the game was actually censored, but obviously having it retranslated was nice. This dungeon is a tribute to the cult of Deos, the project that inspired me to create Lufia 5. Deos, one of the Sinistrals, I believe the leader of the Sinistrals. You fight him at the end of both games, if I remember right. I'll use the key here. Find yourself stuck on a puzzle? Many of them can be reset by leaving the room and coming back. Take this pillar, for example, since you don't have a means to pull it away from a wall. Once it's there, that's it. Leave the room and return, and will be moved back to its original location. Hooray. Did you get all that? This is good luck. Okay. Push. You push A button to push, so action to push the pillar. These are healing and save tiles from the original game. Push button here, the bridge. Don't take another step. Wait, stop. Why are you doing this? Why are you attacking humans? We hate humans. Since when? Goblins have always been quite peaceful on Rotania. Rawr! Boss Goblin. Music changed. Yep, he's armored. Unfortunately, because I have no attack magic, I don't think there's going to be much strategy to this. I think it's just going to be keep attacking until he dies. Heal if necessary. I wonder if you can just hold down the button. You cannot. It does not progress the menu if you just hold down the button. Apologies, hit the trigger there, which caused a little bit of fast forwarding. Although, knowing that I can do that, it might make sense to fast forward to 3x to kill the enemies faster, since I'm just attacking and nothing else. Let's keep going here. And let's go ahead and pop a heal. race a couple of heals in here. Oh, that was like a critical heal. Took me all the way back up to full. Oh, shit, I should have just kept attacking. Oh, whatever. All good. Something isn't right. What are you doing? Let me go. Tika! Smash! Hulk smash! Damn, it's too strong. What is this? Who are you? What do you want with her? I'm quite busy. You should leave. I'm not leaving without her. Not to worry. We'll be leaving. So you won't have to. Regis, what is this? Dad, Kane, Deika. Everybody. So many pests. No matter. Press the switches. No, Dad. What? Dad! No! Deika! Regis! What's going on? It's not safe here. We need to get back to town. No, I'm staying here. Don't be stupid, Kane. If you're going to die in here if you don't come with us. There's nothing we can do here. We've got to go. The cave can't take much more of the quake. Mom, go. I promise I'll be home shortly. Cam, please be careful. Think of other people of Taisumi. They need you, and I need you. At least take these potions. Sweet potions. Kane, this place is going to collapse. I'll be fine. I'll make it. Kane! I'll see you back in Taisumi. Promise me. Yeah. I don't get it. What's he gonna do there? Kane, why can't you just listen for once? Let's go back for him. It's too dangerous to go back. Plus, Kane won't listen. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Okay, so we're just leaving. Okay, so I still have the damage from earlier. I did not take the time to refill my life. I hope there's no, like, you have to be crazy accurate in your move. Oh my gosh, there was a secret. Now the screen is shaking back and forth, I can see there's like a secret path there. Oh, I don't stand a chance against these guys. Total defeat. Yep. Ah. Thank you. It's not safe here, young descendant of Maxim. You must leave this place. Yes, thanks again. Excuse me, but who are you? Just call me Sarek. Where are you going? The cave could collapse at any moment. Cameron, please stay safe. You knew my name? Huh? The tremors have stopped. Better go back to town. The tremors could start again at any time. Interesting. Let's turn right around and go back in there. Okay. Neat. So it's kind of like... see, that wall looks a little different, doesn't it? Does it kind of look like a doorway? I wonder if I come back here. Huh. Okay. You know what? There's one more thing I want to check while I'm still here. Does this go in the left or no, it does not. Okay. Is this the town? No, the town's on there. What is this? Huh. Okay, due to recent events, the shrine is closed. Okay, so this is a teleportation shrine. Probably takes me across the waterway. Up here is the town that I'm supposed to be going to. Red Slime and Newt. These enemies are directly from Lufia 1. And many enemies out of Lufia 1 appear in Lufia 2 as well. So just because I'm calling them out as Lufia 1 enemies doesn't necessarily mean that they're only Lufia 1. Oh no, man, my HP is terrible. I have no heal spell. And one critical could probably take me out. One more hit could take me out. I'm going to stick around because I just saved. We're going to try. Yep, we won the battle. But I do not think we can take another fight. This has got like aggressive music here. Cameron, oh thank the heavens you're safe. Where's Kane? He wouldn't budge, but the drummer stopped almost as soon as I was leaving the cave. So he hasn't been here? No, we haven't seen him. Where is everyone? We've been told to take to hiding until the threat is over. A priestess from Jaria has requested our assistance, for they also have been attacked. So I gathered all the townspeople together somewhere safe. How do I get there? Follow the path up to Cain's house, then on the right of it, pass through the forest, and you'll find it. I'll be there soon. I'm going to wait a little longer for Cain. I have potions. I could use a potion. Maybe I should save just in case, you know. Because I'm sure the preacher is still... Nope, he's gone. And you cannot write in his little book. He said to go right through the forest, right. So I'm guessing get back here. This has got to be it. Hey Cameron, hold on a minute. Let me unlock this for you, and there you go. Cool. So they have a little shelter back here. Buy something. I have 4 GP. Or 7. I have 7 GP. I will not be buying anything, it would seem. Do you want to stay here for a while? Okay, at least I can heal. So this game is starting out a little different than any other Lufia thus far. Help Jaria? What about us? We're in just as much as a struggle as you are. This doesn't sound good. We want to help Taisumi as well. But we have struggles of our own. Many of our people are missing. We've lost 4 people as well, including one of our best fighters. The citizens of Rotinia continent must band together to overcome this struggle. Excuse me, but I'd like to help. Cameron? The others must be on their way. I'm afraid not. We followed Regus and found that the goblins took Teika to a cave to the east. There was this strange platform deep in the caves, and when it was activated, Regus and Teika just disappeared. It was some sort of warping device. And what of Regus' son? He refused to come with me. Citizens of Taisumi, something must be done before any more people go missing. Perhaps we can solve both of our issues if we just work together. Malice against one of us is malice against all of us. We have to take care of ourselves. We can't just leave Taisumi. Well, Cameron, I guess that leaves it to us, huh? Cain! You made it out! Of course I did. Priestess, we'd be honored to help Jaria. This energy. Cameron, are you a descendant of Maxim? Oh, yes, I am. My mother is too, of course. It is truly an honor to meet you both. Ha! Well, if that impresses you, wait till you hear about this. So, I'm noticing the other characters don't really have red hair. They appear to have pink hair. So maybe the red hair still is a sign of Maxim's blood. I'm a descendant of Dakar, the greatest and strongest warrior to ever live. I don't remember Dakar having any kids. Oh, I see. It's a pleasure to meet you as well. I, as ambassador of Jaria, graciously accept your offer to help us in this time of need. Please do come visit me in Jaria, north of Taisumi. I'll be waiting. Whew. That's the, warp spell. So I guess this is it. I always knew you two would become excellent warriors someday, but here we are, and... just please be careful, you two. Will do, Mom. Are you ready, Cain? Of course I am. Let's get going. Alright. Cain has joined the party. So he's a descendant of Dakar, who was a really strong warrior in Lufia 2, not mentioned at all in the game that takes place 100 years later, 90 years later, Lufia 1. Okay, let's save. What can I do for you today? Paid for outside of battle, 38 minutes. Please stay safe. Okay. Jaria is north of Taisumi, Gyra. Through Gyra Cave. Be careful, you two. Take this. Oh, see, talking to people pays off. I know it's not much, but it's all I have to offer. All of my other belongings are above the ground. I have a feeling Jiria and Taisumi were not the only towns affected. No word has come from Ral Cave. How can people just disappear? I mean, besides warping, escaping, and other teleportation, but still, seems different. Yes, indeed. We're all glad to see you two return, but now to see you go so quickly. Something needs to be done about those goblins. Kane, your father has been a friend of mine for 30 years. You have to find him. Okay, let's speed it up here. Please be safe, you two. Good luck to you. It's not Aika is gone. Oh, now I don't have anything to play with. So that must be the inn, those stairs. I'm guessing Kane did not come with any money. Apparently he did not. He's level 1, I'm level 1. He is just like Guy and the car. No magic. Our equipment suck. He's slightly stronger than me as far as attack power goes. But defensively, I'm stronger. Let's go. Go on down. Nope, I'm good. Thanks. So, I'm guessing there's nothing to do in town here. Let's head to that cave to the north and west a little bit. Gyra Cave. There's a bush in front of a chest there. It appears this bush is blocking the door. There's a bush in front of the door too! If only I could swing my knife. Are you serious? Oh, hello, do you know another way through the caves? Just cut through it with your sword. Oh, I suppose I could do that. Of course you can, you dolt! Hooray! Got swinging sword power. Just use the number keys to equip skill items, or just equip them in your inventory, you simpleton. When you do, a little icon will show up like this. Yeah, okay, thanks. Can't believe this. Press shift to use your skill item. Calm down, I got this. One more thing, if you swing that sword, monsters will move like they do when you walk around. Keep that in mind. Oh, okay, good to know. Ow. Cut the bush already. Oh, okay, so that's the Y button on the controller. Attack the guard with it. Nothing happens. Key door is locked. Goodbye, helpful guard. I wonder if there's like a way. B and X both open the menu. Y swings the sword. It's kind of hoping I could like hit the end with the sword, but whatever. Miss. Unfortunate. I would say it looks like. I was gonna say it kind of looks like Maxim has faster TP filling than Kane. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe they both fill TP at the same rate. Maxim is listen. 4 and 4, that's not a lot. I don't know if it's worth it to grind on these slimes or not. It's a little awkward on a controller. But we'll get used to it. Easy battles. Apparently, all these slimes are facing the wrong direction. 9 and 7. Defeats 1. So these guys pretty quick to kill. We want Maxim to get to level 2, because I suspect he'll learn strong. Probably level 2 spell. Might be level 3. I believe in Lufia 1, Lufia starts with strong. And like bolt or something like that. They are giving us plenty of potions, so it might make sense that we don't learn anything right away. It might make sense that we use potions for those first couple levels, then eventually get strong. And he's got 30 MP, so he's got to come up with some either attack or a defensive spell pretty early on. Try and get back attacks on everything. Oh, my heavy hitter missed. Make this. Oh, good. Oh, this is gonna make it obviously this enemy can get an attack in before we defeat him. But there's a miss. Pardon my drinking. Trying to enjoy some green tea. My antioxidants in. Charred Newt, item that appeared in the first game as well, although in this game it gives you MP. I believe in the first game it was only used for a small amount of HP healing. Now, is there anything? Yes, there's a... do I take the door first or do I take the drop first? Let's take the drop first. Maybe not the best. There is a switch. Do I hit the switch and go down here? Or do I hit the doorway? Hit the doorway. What is this? Chop block. I believe that was a shield in the first game. A shield in this game as well. Oops. The fast forward button. I want to switch between characters, but apparently L and R are not the way to go. Just brought up the FP screen. Now, how can I get back to this guy? Nope. Not gonna like that. Let's try and take out the mushrooms first. Another enemy from Lufia 1. Uh-oh. Kane is in trouble. I believe that's the same sprite, the standing sprite in the bottom left corner, as well as the back artwork. I think these are the same as in Lufia 2. The character also being kind of forward, backward, forward, like front row, back row, is also Lufia 2. Lufia 1 had front rows and back rows, but new characters stood on their nameplates in that game. Let's give a potion over to Cam. I figured just in case. Both of them hit level 2. No new spells from the look of it. Nope, no new spells. Descendant and Loyal Friend. Leaving. Oops, why? Leaving reset the switch being pressed or not pressed. Good to remember, good to know. I do not remember seeing those stairs there. They might have been there the entire time and I just missed it. Finding yourself hopelessly stuck, or maybe you just need a way out of a dungeon in a jiffy, Cameron and some others on his journey have access to the escape spell. I had already seen that. When using it, the instant teleporter outside of the current dungeon, just be warned, exit then responds all enemies within, as well as resets certain puzzles, so make sure you really want to leave. Okay. Did you get all that? Yes. I do not like that the yes-no defaults to no, and then goes to yes. Come on. There we go. What's going on with this? Nothing. What do we got here? Same message as from before. Oh, jeez. Block puzzle. Looks like you get 2 chances at it. Do I want to push this up? Yes. 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 Okay. Not hard at all. I see the chest up there. How do I get up there? Can I jump? No. But holding the left against the wall causes all the enemies to move. I bet I have to drop. But if I drop down there, I'm stuck. I don't know how to get to that chest. Not quite sure. Let's fight the slime. Got in first. Pain missing is unfortunate. But he got the second one. The second attack attempt, that is. Ouch. Another simple win. Let's take a quick peek here. Probably gonna use the old charred newt. And apparently we're still quite far away from level 3. Okay. I believe this is from Lufia 2. Oh. That's not good. I believe this is something that they did in Lufia 2, where you could use the pillars as a walking bridge across water, so nothing new there. So far, so good. And I don't think I'm going to get tripped up on these beginner puzzles. A door that needs a key. Slide past that guy. Let's hit the slimes. I feel like we can pretty consistently get back attacks on the slimes. So, might as well take the free experience. Although, perhaps I should be fighting the newts and not the slimes, because the newts seem to drop those charred newt items pretty regularly. But these are such straightforward, simple battles that it's hard to say no to them. What do we got here? Move the blocks to form an X. Here? No. The screen is shifting down. Oh! Oh no, did he back attack on me? Apparently that is not a thing. Or if it is a thing, it's not a guaranteed back attack. I'm gonna get out of this fight, it looks like, without taking any damage. Okay. Can I? Nope. Okay. Nope. Let's check under these. Still don't really know the rules for if items, chests, or whatever can appear under bushes. In Lufia 2, they could not. Only switches. But it's a brand new game, so I want to think a little bit more openly. Not just assume. Kane, we've seen better days. We got another charred newt. If there's a boss, I would expect there to be a full health. Uh-oh. I was just about to say, if there's a boss, I would expect there to be a full health, full of magic. Kind of feel like I should grind out level 3 before I move on, especially with the healing pad right there. The enemies did not respawn. Oh. Well. Okay, that was a back attack, and I did not get a back attack for that, so it is not a guarantee. We are going to go and fight all the other enemies that we missed. I'm going to use the speed up button to kind of facilitate this grind. I don't want to call it a grind session, but we're just going to try and jump a single level here. Win the battle. 16, 16. You would think the boss would be through that key door. But whatever. So let me just go ahead and recap a little bit from Lufia 1 and 2. Lufia 2 is actually a prequel to Lufia 1. So if you play Lufia 1 first, you kind of already know how Lufia 2 is gonna go. But as they say with most RPGs, the journey is more important than the destination. We're gonna take a quick trip. Excuse me, buddy. We're gonna take a quick trip back to those healing squares. And just slam on the old accelerate button here. And save it. It's kind of a little weird. If you just kind of tap the trigger, you get the 3x zoom, and if you hold it down all the way, you get the 10x zoom. Let's make sure this is locked. Okay. I was pretty sure it was locked. Better to check though. It does seem like there's enough enemies in here to get to level 3. So I would think Lufia 1 specifically has a lot of grinding that sort of pays off because you get access to the ancient cave. I think it's called the ancient cave. It might be called the old cave because Lufia 2 has the ancient cave. Level 3, okay. We'll take it. We'll move on. If we have to go back and grind some more, then so be it. Lufia 1 has the old cave, which might be the ancient cave in different translations. That every 5 levels that you get, you unlock a new floor. Each floor gives you a new set of high-level items and equipment. So you want to grind a little bit. Go for this guy. You can always, if you take a lot of damage, you can always turn around and go back. We should turn around and go back. Even if we don't take a lot of damage, just taking any amount of damage, you should turn and go back. Because this guy won't respawn. So, no reason not to. 16. Another healing item, so happy to see it. So there was a lot of reason to grind in Lufia 1 just to get access to those better items. In Lufia 2, there wasn't as much grinding. A lizard man? Maybe the lizard men were the first boss. Not the goblins. The lizard men were the first boss. Cam, I'm pretty sure we took a wrong turn. You're probably right. Let's just... Cam? Let's get out of here! We don't have a choice. Get up here and fight! Can we do this? Shut up and get ready. Alright, 3 versus 2. We can do that. Let's take out the newts first. Miss from the lizard man. This is classic Lufia music. Oops, not me to attack that guy. Just take that guy. We don't want to be idling too long on our menus because I'm pretty sure it's an active battle time system. Active battle time system. Active time battle system. So, fast forwarding, not necessarily the best move, but little taps to get us through the fight a little quicker here. Let's take Cam's turn. Drop a potion on Kane. And then once Cam takes one more hit, we'll use a potion with him. We'll keep Kane attacking since he's got Deckard blood in him. So his attack power is a little bit higher than Maxim's. And well, let's use the potions. The newts are maybe a little better to use outside of battle since they don't heal a lot, but you can use them freely. I do not think this guy is going to pose much trouble. I do not. You okay, Kane? Kane? Behold, the blood that flows within me. The blood of mighty warriors. Kane, don't speak. We must get to Jeria. It's just a tiny cup. shortcuts. Shut up! Come on, Kane. We need to find a way out of here. Let's check the side doors first. Locked and locked. How did the newts open it? Whatever. Here's going to be the key. Those doors are probably going to remain locked forever. Found the Joria key. No way to go through the side here. I suspect the key will not work. Nope. Nope. And the screen is not scrolling farther to the left or right, so I'm going to guess there's nothing over there. No, doesn't look like anything interesting going on here. Give it a little save. Give it a second little save. Can I? No, we can't cut those. All the enemies are still gone that I've defeated previously. Here we go. Up, up, up. What was that? I can't believe they fell for it. I'm surprised they're lizard chow by now. Sorry, I'm sure they're lizard chow by now. Cam, it's the Kane! Who's there? You two, how? Why did you try and have us killed? Shut up. I guess I'll just have to take care of you myself. Ah! Why are you laughing? Should I go down after him? He's dead. Who could have done this? The locked door. Use the key. Okay, so I've got that. I can't go down the hole. I'm sure that's not the last we'll see in that guard. He must be a follower of chaos. Battle system so far has been pretty enjoyable as far as Lufia battles go. Again, it's highly Dragon Quest build, Dragon Quest inspired. So, you know, not bad. Nothing revolutionary, but not bad. I suspect once we start getting access to some magic, we'll start being able to make some choices in battles. Level 4 for Cameron. Still no magic, so just like Lufia 5. And, oh, what we got here? Is that the same guard? Nope, that is a different guard. Knight. Please keep your eyes open. Some of the townspeople have gone missing. We've sent a search party. I urge everyone to try and act as if it's business as usual. If you're here to see the priestess, she is located in the northwest part of town. Let's just do a little bit of checking. Talking to some people. Checking some shelves. Pretty sure you can't check shelves in this, because there's nothing in the first time. When I woke up, my wife was gone. I just know what to do. Taken next. Maybe they'll take you guys instead. Gee, thanks. Little teleporter. Egg Dragon Shrine. Now, you didn't get to this until much later in the other games, but there was an egg dragon, and you could make a wish if you got all 8 eggs. Welcome to my shrine, humans. I've been visited by your kind before. Strong they were, and my generosity they earned. To those who assist me, I grant my gifts. Find my 8 dragon eggs scattered throughout the land. For each that you return to me, I shall grant thee a wish. Ah, okay, so a little different. You don't have to get all 8 eggs. Now be gone, unless of course you have some of my precious eggs to return to me. Halt! Return the way you came, traveler. That would be something if there was an egg, you know, just off to the side. It does not appear that that is the case, however. Okay. Yeah. Magic shop. Okay, so to learn magic like in Final Fantasy. I believe this might also be the way you learn magic in Lufia 2. Yep, you gotta buy buy the spell. I need antidote for sure. I need strong for sure. Do you have to equip the spells? Don't forget to scribe your spells. Yes, you have to equip your spells. So, I think, based just on, again, this is based on memory. I believe in Lufia 2, you had to buy the spells for each character. You didn't use them as an item. You just chose which character was getting the spell when you bought them. And a lot of the grinding in Lufia 2 was due to spells being really expensive. It's locked. Oh my gosh! Look at that. So there's a secret door here. I'm going to have to go out that way from inside. Have you checked out the library yet? There's a lot of information we found there. Unfortunately, my husband would rather indulge in fantasy novels than be bothered to further his intellect. Huh. Library. Okay, shop. Let's check. Welcome. Weapons and armor and items. Upgrade my knife, a simple knife, to a dagger, plain dagger. There is no, apparently, there's up arrows, so I'm guessing they're stronger, but there is no comparison where you can try on an item before you buy it. A bit of a step backwards. I believe that was in Lufia 1, and probably in Lufia 2 as well, so you knew how much stronger each item was before you spent the money on it. I need you to travel to Juriana Tower, north of here. Apologies if you can hear that truck. We're just picking up the branches and doing that, because the city does that kind of collection service. It'll be gone shortly. I sent a few guards to search for our missing townspeople, and they have not reported back. However, you will not be able to enter the tower without a signet of Juriana. Unfortunately, I gave mine to the guards to allow them access, so how do we get in? The tower hasn't been used in ages. Perhaps an older citizen of Juria will still have his signet. Alright, we'll ask around. Return to me. So there's like a secret door behind your little thing here, right? No, it's not this one. It's a different building. Different building, different building. Let's go into this giant old person. Oh, it's a library. Okay. Old people like libraries, so... Oh, there's the door. Look at that. And there's a staircase. And there's an old man right there. Let's talk to all the other people first. That girl won't stop bothering me. The boy across from me is really cute. It seems like all they have here are history and texts, and I can't read the library books. Just talk to the people. Did you know that the dungeons in Northland have puzzles just like the ones here in Eastland? Even stranger, in Southland, the dungeons rearrange themselves each time you enter, just like the ancient cave. Boy, that has got to be confusing. Back in the old days, Juriana Tower was used to worship the gods and to appoint our new priestess. To this day, we still follow the traditions here in town, but the tower has been abandoned for years. Librarian says, welcome to the world-famous Juriana Library. It says here that you can find the elusive red core monster in a small forest by Estopolis. I've heard they're quick critters. I just don't know which book to pick. So, certain monsters have weaknesses. I bet bugs are weak to fire. Oh, and fish are probably weak to lightning. Apparently that is not the old man that gives me the signet that I need. Let's take a look in the item shop. A couple of people to talk to. Did you know that most of the food from Eastland comes from the town of Surant on the Askiawa continent? I've never been, but I hear that it's surrounded by farmland. I came here all the way from Taisume just so I could try this wonderful coffee. Wow, are you serious? Of course, I'm a man of my word, you know. In fact, why don't you try some? Well, I suppose I could give it a shot. That's the spirit. Now, tell you what, it's on me. Oh, I couldn't. Nonsense, here you go. Just give this to the man at the counter. Gold increased by 30. Thanks, bud. I'll give it a try. Coffee shop owner. Wow, that guy sure is friendly. I think he might have gotten the jitters. Would you like to try some? Yes. Enjoy. I got Korea coffee. 40 health. Okay. Do I get to keep the gold? No. 15 gold. That's all he sells is the coffee. How is the coffee? I'm gonna hold on to it, to be honest. 40 HP, that's pretty good heal. We'll just pocket that. We'll keep looking around the town for some old people. Was the person whose wife is missing, was he an older guy? He was. Let's see if he's got a signet. Sorry to bother you, sir, but do you by chance have a signet of Jarina? Why do you ask? The priestess believes that the missing people might be inside Jarina Tower. My wife may still be alive, but I've already moved on and started scouting a new wife. I donated my medallion to the library about a year ago. Any chance that we can get it back? I'm afraid not. The librarian is very strict about disclosing the contents of the archive. Maybe if you found a way to sneak by the librarian, you could get it yourself. I guess that is our only choice. I'm sorry that I couldn't be more help. Nope, that was clearly a story piece that hopefully lets me start looking for a key to get in there. Now, can I ask or tell the priestess about this? Still searching. You won't find one here. Please hurry or citizens' lives are at stake. Let's save the game. 59 minutes, 25, almost an hour exactly. So we're going to call it here. I'm going to make a little break. Episode 1, an introduction to Lufia 5 for the Savior. If you're interested, I'm going to continue running the game and commentating over it, basically just talking to myself. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, take care.